You're not supposed to be out here. Nobody's supposed to be out here. These steps are sacred, forbidden to all, especially to a young tramp of ill repute like yourself. That's what makes it the perfect spot to be alone. If one of the king's keepers were to find you out here, he could have you arrested in a second. Did you ever think of that? I did think of that, in fact. And I realized that if one of the king's keepers were to find me out here on these sacred steps, I could have him arrested for trespassing. As a member of the royal guard, he should really know better. These steps are sacred, you know. Forbidden to all. Well then, young Madrick, just what are we watching with such intensity this evening? The changing of the guard, perhaps? Old Bellamy locked in another shouting match with that willful horse of his? Or are we just here to watch the sunset? Very funny. I suppose you've come up here to tell me what all this means? What all what means? Nice try, Uncle, but you make a better king than a jester. I've never seen anything like them. Have you? Uncle? Tell me what you see. Oh, you're not so old that you can't— Madrick, son, pretend for a moment that I cannot see what you see. Describe for me what it is we're looking at. Describe it for you? Humor an old man. A less young man, I mean. Please. Describe it for me like you would for Bera. Tell me exactly what you see, just as you would for her if she were sitting here with you now. The sky. The sky is falling. Not the sky itself, I mean, but the stars. Just look at them. How many stars? Too many to count. Thousands of them. All of the brightest, purest red I've ever seen. Red like a cardinal, or a poppy like the royal banner. And they just keep falling. Into the sea, toward the river, maybe even beyond it. They're raining down everywhere, and wait, I think it's finally stopping. Really, Uncle, I don't think it was ever anything to be afraid of. Just a miracle of nature, or a trick of the heavens. For how long did they fall? Not long, I suppose. 15 minutes? 20 at most. Look, there's one more! Did you see it? Uncle Adine, I apologize. I shouldn't trespass on the forbidden steps. It's not right that I should disrespect your authority as Lord and King of— No, Madrick. No apology is necessary. I'm sorry if my behavior has troubled you. Give it no further thought. My mind is simply elsewhere this evening. There are times when this wretched piece of antiquity weighs too heavily upon me. I can't imagine the burdens of the crown. Perhaps not. Still, there are other burdens, many heavier than mine. So, I'll try not to complain too much.